It's all about the power, the surge, and the out-of-planet technology for this SUV. When making the 2023 Cadillac Lyriq, a lot of emphasis was put on design in the SUV, making it look from the future and still maintaining the luxury that a modern SUV should offer. With this SUV charting Cadillac's course for the future portfolio of EVs, does it pack the features that will put it at par with its competitors' cars? Let's see about that in this up-close and candid review of the 2023 Cadillac Lyriq. Let's get started with the car's design. How does it look from first glance? The Cadillac electric portfolio is rapidly coming together. The midsize Lyriq is already on the market. The Halo Celestiq sedan has been unveiled in concept form, and now spy photographs suggest something for the low end of the spectrum. Based on the dimensions, it's a small crossover SUV and has a lot in common with the more costly electric Caddies. The general design is an evolution of what we've seen on previous Cadillacs. It sports a low profile, a big grille, and narrow LED headlights in the front. The greenhouse is low to the ground, with a steeply sloped windscreen. The rear pillars are robust and will most likely have the tall integrated taillights seen on the Lyriq. The car from spy shots also has a short, tiny spoiler at the hatch's base and what seems to be a little vertical brake light on a little shark fin at the hatch's top. Returning to the greenhouse, it seems to be quite similar to that of the future Equinox EV. It features comparable mirror positioning, front quarter windows, and an upturned kink in the windowsill line. Given the size, it's hardly unexpected that this is based on the Equinox EV. It will probably cost more than Equinox's rumoured sub-$30,000 starting price, but this Cadillac should be far less expensive than the Lyriq, which begins at more than that. This prototype is rather advanced, but with its likely platform mate, the Equinox, set for the 2024 model year, the Cadillac is set to be at least a year, if not more, away from production. The name will almost probably conclude with a Q, although it might be one of many. Cadillac has trademarked many terms, including Vistic, Symbolic, and Lumistic. Yes, from practically every aspect, from its gleaming profile to its jaw-dropping slung-back back end. When you get to the front of the Lyriq, you will note the iconic front lights packed with 736 LED lights surrounding its elegant sport wagon design. Vertical headlights and taillights frame fresh interpretations of Cadillac's famous crest-shaped grille, while lights embroider the black crystal grille, which has an illuminated Cadillac crest and laser-etched pinstripes that will alter light patterns when new models enter the lineup. The unique LED headlights are made up of 9 lights stacked vertically, the top 3 of which supply the high beams. The vertical bars for the daytime running lights flank the light stacks. Above the ends of the rear bumper, this is mirrored. Further up, where the sloped rear windshield ends, the taillights expand in size as they tap out a visual Morse code from the center to the edge. As it wraps around the body and mounts the D-pillar to the strip of chrome separating the roof from the windows, the horizontal line takes a dramatic bend, making the Lyriq look cool and unique. Or what do you think? Let's now get to the interior and see what the Lyriq offers. The attention to detail extends beyond the switches. Lyriq's interior nearly seems like a steel. The door panel's open-pore ashwood trim has laser-cut triangles with 28 colour ambient lighting beaming through from behind. The leather is supple and both row chairs are supportive and pleasant. The Lyriq packs a premium sound system with an AKG 19 speaker, which rocks the amazing fidelity. There are also USB-C ports in the undertray surrounded by brushed aluminum. Cadillac could have taken the new Escalade's multi-panel OLED display, stuck it in the Lyriq and called it a day. Instead, the carmaker unveiled a new system, a one-piece 33-inch LED display that smacks. It can show over 1 billion colours, and the visuals are cutting edge owing to Unreal Engine. It's touch-enabled, but there's also a dial controller and quick access buttons on the center console for those who don't want to use their fingerprints. The gauge cluster half can indicate range, speed, and power use in various ways, but it can also display a full-screen map with turn-by-turn instructions. A rich-looking interior finish gives the Lyriq an upmarket touch. Metallic brightwork is mixed with open-pore wood on the door panels and central console. A big storage tray on the floor between the driver and front passenger is upholstered with brilliant leather upholstery. Although the concept car included just 4 seats, a center console that divided the 2 front and 2 back seats, and a touch screen for rear seat passengers, the production Lyriq has a more typical rear bench seat. The lack of a gasoline engine obviously contributes to a quiet interior, but the Lyriq also uses innovative noise-cancelling technology to decrease road noise. The interior is roomy, but the cargo space isn't as ample as in other SUVs, and Cadillac hasn't included any storage beneath the hood. But why would you need this in such a luxurious car? Before we get to our next segment, remember to give the video a thumbs up if you are enjoying it. Let's now talk about the performance and the range. If you only care about a soft ride, then the Lyriq is your best bet. There are no 3-chamber air suspensions or magnetor heliological shocks beneath the body, which is okay since the passive dampers eliminate all but the sharpest road irregularities. The Ultium EV platform from GM keeps the weight low, resulting in remarkably minimal body rollover switchbacks. The Cadillac's floor has 102 kWh of battery cells, providing an EPA estimated range of 312 miles in rear-wheel drive form. A DC fast charger can recharge the pack at up to 190 kilowatts. Home charging will be a touch slower, with a 7.7 kilowatt trickle charger inside that will offer a few miles of range per hour from a standard 120 volt outlet. When you plug the Lyriq into 240 volt AC, things become a bit faster, with 11.5 kilowatt for all-wheel drive versions and 19.2 kilowatt for rear-wheel drive ones. The latter is enough to add 52 miles of range every hour, so charging overnight will have you fully charged by the time you need to leave for work in the morning. Although 340 horsepower and 325 pound-feet of torque may not seem like much, they are more than enough to get the Lyriq going quickly. The accelerator pedal is designed to be smooth, but switching to sport mode on the infotainment display will sharpen the reaction. As we have seen so far, the Cadillac Lyriq is a luxury SUV. It's quiet and soft on the road, making it live up to its luxury part. But that wouldn't be enough to call it a luxury SUV. Here are more features that it packs that make it worth being called a luxury SUV. This segment will take us back to the car's interior, since it's where you will be most experiencing what luxury is for this car. Most front seat passengers describe the Lyriq as spacious and supportive. The sole floor in the power-adjustable synthetic leather-clad buckets is a manually adjustable headrest. Otherwise, door-mounted controls tilt and slide the driver and front passenger into comfortable sitting positions with plenty of cushioning under the legs and low back. A low dash, an open region beneath the central console, and light interior tones appeal to EV consumers while honouring Cadillac's legacy. Nonetheless, the Lyriq features some strange two-step operations in its hardware as well as its firmware. The front door handles do not spring out. They release the door when tapped, allowing a black plastic flap to be pushed to open it. The rear door is similar, except there is no flap, just a plastic trim piece within the door skin to pull out. When wearing polarized sunglasses, the expanse of touch-sensitive buttons on the dished steering wheel might be challenging to see and discover. Let's now talk about the comfort and space in this SUV. 2 passengers fit comfortably in the rear, with 39.6 inches of leg space and ample headroom for a 6-footer in either outboard position. A bulging seat back and a big center console in the middle will only be comfortable for a 3rd passenger for a short time. The panoramic roof of the Lyriq provides an unobstructed view of the sky for whoever sits in the back, though the sunshade virtually needs to travel from its rearmost place due to the panel's length. Now let's talk about the segment we've all been waiting for. How much will it cost once it's released and the trims available? The Cadillac Lyriq 2023 comes in 4 different trim levels: luxury, premium luxury, sport, and platinum. The basic model's beginning average price has yet to be disclosed. However, premium luxury begins at $59,990. Sport starts at $85,000 and platinum starts at $90,000. While it is built in the United States, like the Tesla Model Y, it should have a high build quality that meets the requirements of luxury car buyers. With a basic price of about $59,000 US, the small Lyriq is sure to attract many new young buyers looking for their first luxury car to the company. What do you think of the Lyriq? Is it worth the price tag? Please let us know about what you think in the comments section. Be sure to check out the videos being displayed on your screen. Until the following video, peace, I am out.